At 0340 hours on November 12, 1942, Royal Navy Lieutenant Commander John Godfrey Turner stood knee-deep in freezing Channel water off the Devon coast, studying a waterproof map by shielded torchlight. 34 years old, 12 years in naval intelligence, not one commendation. What he held, a decoded fragment from a captured German courier, described something that should have been impossible. Operation Seelova II, a revised amphibious assault, active, scheduled. The original Sea Lion had been shelved after the Luftwaffe's failure in the Battle of Britain. British command assumed the threat was buried. German planners had not stopped working. This revised version targeted 6 miles of exposed coastline between Slapton and Torcross. No standing armor, no adequate defense. A gap nobody at Whitehall had noticed. Turner noticed. He brought his analysis to Captain Roland Baxter on the morning of the 13th. Baxter reviewed it for 11 minutes, set it down. The Germans don't have the naval tonnage for a second attempt. End of meeting. Turner did not stop. Working through channels that weren't his to use, he contacted a logistics officer at Plymouth Naval Command, a man named Ellison who owed him nothing. Within 6 hours, Ellison quietly rerouted 2 destroyer escorts and a shore artillery battery to the Slapton sector. No orders, no paper trail, no authorization above lieutenant commander. On November 15th, the German reconnaissance aircraft swept the coast. They photographed the destroyers. They photographed the emplacements. The corridor that had been open the week before was now defended. The operation was postponed, then canceled. Turner was never told why. Confirmation didn't come until a German naval archive was declassified in 1973, 22 years after his death. The cancellation document cited revised British coastal fortification. No decoration, no commendation. Baxter retired as a rear admiral in 1958. Turner left the Navy in 1946 and ran a chandlery in Portsmouth. He told the story once, to his son, on the condition the boy stay quiet until he was gone. He died in 1951. The boy was 9. Some victories are never recorded. The men who made them happen go home quietly, open a shop, and say nothing. If this story moved you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more forgotten stories. Drop a comment telling us where you're watching from.